Hello, my name is Alex Sodomu, candidate number 8286. This is my media evaluation, just about my music video and the production of it. I'm going to start with the first question. It's broken up into four questions. The first one says, in what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? And in brackets, I have teaser trailers, posters and magazines. What I've done here is that all the things that are in blue, so which includes the arrows and the writing, is my group's work. While the stuff that is in yellow or orange, whatever you think that is, to be honest, is Ed Sheeran, the actual artist's music videos work. As you can see, the mirror shot, I've said, is something that we've kind of used as a big convention that Ed Sheeran uses a lot of times in his music videos. As you can see from all of his other three videos, which is his real media products, he uses that mirror shot quite a lot, and this is something that we kind of took on board and we kind of reiterated and tried to apply to ourselves, and we also used a mirror shot, as you can see. So yeah, that's one way that we did use conventions. The other way was storytelling. As you can see, I said here, we attempted to tell a story for our music video. This is something that Ed Sheeran does in a number of his music videos, and so we decided to pick up and develop on this way of creating music videos. I've just kind of put here how we kind of apply each of the song lyrics to the actual visuals and what's going on in the song. Something that Andrew Goodwin talks quite a lot about, kind of song lyrics relating with the visuals. So you can see in the first screenshot, this is our video. It says this drink is a liver killer, and in that screenshot you've got Darren, the main character, drinking a beer. The second one says your eyes are the mirror that take him to the edge. We've got a mirror shot to kind of reiterate this lyric. And then the last one is actually once again a real life media product from Ed Sheeran in his actual video, saying open bottles of beer, and as you can see there's a bottle of beer being opened. So once again, this just kind of reiterates us using his conventions and us, kind of using storytelling to kind of tell a story. In this slide, I've just showed here how we've actually contrasted, rather than in the other ones where we've actually kind of showed stuff that's very similar and used the same conventions that he used. In this, we've showed how different we've been. If you can see in the top screenshots is screenshots from my group's media work. Once again, our stuff is in blue, and it just shows the first one with the arrow pointed out from Darren. Says our main character is the music artist. I mean from this is basically we focus very much on him as a character and as an individual and as an artist throughout the whole music video. I've kind of got next to that, if you just look to the other side also in blue, a screenshot of our website which has his gallery page on it, which is actually filled up with photos and pictures of Darren, the main character. Once again, this kind of shows how we kind of really focus on him as an artist and as an individual. Now, in contrast to that, there is Ed Sheeran's work. Now, Ed Sheeran, as you can see, his stuff is in green in this slide. The writing isn't very big, so I'll just have to read it out to you. On the first slide, the one that has the picture of the lady on it, it says main character is usually not the music artist. In this music video, this is Ed Sheeran's actual music video called The A-Team. You can check it out. The main character isn't Ed Sheeran. It's not him as an individual, if I can remember correctly. He's only shown once, and he's not shown as a main character. Then once again, this point is reiterated from looking at his website. And his website, which is directly under my website, I actually went on his gallery page and we found out that, as you can see in brackets, it says only 4 photos of himself. The other arrow points to a caption saying Ed's photos on his official website focus more on the fans, music, concerts, and etc. As I said, there are only 4 photos of Ed Sheeran in his gallery. Everything else is just filled with fans, with concert pictures, and with other people. So it just kind of shows how we challenge the convention of Ed Sheeran as a real music artist, and the kind of focus kind of drifted away from other people and being humble and very much to the main character, which was Darren in our music video, which is what we kind of really challenged. So yeah. The next question said, how effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary task? Now there was a lot into this. I thought, as you can see, there's a lot of arrows and a lot of labels that I've labelled. Now the first bullet point, if you can see, just past the labels and stuff like that, it says it's been simple throughout the music video, the website, and the digipack. That's something that I've tried to keep a constant theme of, and I've tried to kind of reiterate throughout the whole process and throughout every production task, was that it was simple. Not too simple that it was boring, but at the same time not too complex that it took away from the kind of uniqueness of Ed Sheeran as an artist, of being that kind of simple guy, not too much about him, and being that kind of very genuine artist. And that's what I've tried to portray in my productions. The second bullet point said, I interlink different ancillary tasks and use components from the video in the digipack and in the website. Well, I'm just going to refer to these labels now. What I mean by that is that there were many different kind of bits and pieces that were in one production piece that were also once again seen in different production pieces, which just kind of gave it the feel of it really being a whole package and it being one. As you can see here, I've got same front cover of CD as the second circled label, and that just points to the CD cover that's put on the website, which is obviously the same one that's on the digipack. So obviously it just keeps that kind of basic consistency. The same with kind of the same flash shots in the video, which is the last label that I've labelled. It says the same flash shots in the video is also used as digipack photos. So obviously once again it's just keeping this basic little things, little details that kind of make it seem as a whole package, and make it all very interlinked. What I'd also like to kind of point out is if you can see the second to last label, circled label, which says mirror concept, actually points to the front cover of the digipack. I would say I was quite kind of pleased with the front cover, only because it looks very simple, but I think the thought behind it is what kind of pleased me. I think if you can see the front cover from here, what it is actually the same photo of Darren, just flipped in reverse. So what it looks like is he's looking at himself. I think going back to the point that I made in the previous slide about having this kind of mirror shot concept, I feel like I tried to put that into the front cover. Obviously that mirror concept is then seen in the actual video and really seen through his whole attitude as an artist and as an individual, and through the video that he does. It's kind of like reflecting on his videos and reflecting on what it says and the meaning of it, and that's I think the whole meaning of that mirror concept, and that's what it's all trying to point out and display really. So yeah, I think that front cover really manages to do that very well actually. Right, so next I've got what have you learnt from your audience's feedback? This was a really interesting one because I actually got to ask other people what they thought, and it wasn't really just my view or just my groups view. I put it up on Facebook, as you can see. This is a screenshot of my Facebook wall on it, and I've said this is my 18 media work. Tell me what you think, and I've posted it up, and I've got and about 3 comments. And I was on a private chat to someone. He's gave me his feedback there too. I'm just gonna read them out to you because they are very small, so you might not be able to actually read it. The first one says, "I like the use of pictures that show in time with the song, man. Good job." And the second one says, "I really liked it. Pictures were placed well with the song, and the recap at the end, where it flashed back all the previous scenes, was a good touch." And the last comment says, "It was a really good video. The images were in sync with the sound, but you need to improve the quality of the video because it was hard to see what was happening clearly. Good representation of the lyrics as well." And the private chat, just on the right there, it says, "It was all round good. All I'd have to say is maybe focus more on the editing and maybe spend more time on it." And I've just commented back saying thanks, bro. Now all these comments were very helpful, to be honest. A lot of them kind of pointed out the strengths and what I done well or what our group done well that we didn't actually really notice. The last comment was one I really liked. What it just said was that we needed to improve the quality of the video because it was hard to see what was happening clearly. I thought this was a really good point. It was really basically down to the fact that when we did put it up onto YouTube, the format of it kind of messed up how it turned out, so it ended up looking very fuzzy and very distorted. Something that we probably couldn't avoid, not knowing how it was going to turn out, but I think looking back on it is something that we could definitely avoid for next time. So I think it's definitely a really good point to point out. But I'm just going to skip to the next slide. And I've said, as I was just saying about the negative, it's not really a negative, but it's just a kind of critical or constructive advice. Just saying next time maybe we need to be careful in putting it onto YouTube, maybe looking at the different formats that we could put it on just to make that quality better, because as I said, it wasn't until we actually uploaded the video onto YouTube that it really started to get quite distorted and fuzzy, and actually some lip syncing went out of place when we did upload it onto YouTube. So it really was quite a difficult one to avoid, seeing as we didn't know that was what was going to happen. I think definitely next time that's something to bear in mind, and think just on the format that we're going to put it onto YouTube. So yeah, that's definitely a really good comment. Then some of the good points and the quite positive ones were just a screenshot that I've screenshot. The first comment, which was I like the use of pictures that show in time of the song. This was quite a good one because yeah, we kind of deliberately had those snapshots in time with the beat. So I mean that was quite pleasing that someone noticed that it was a noticeable feature in our music video. So yeah, I've also put other positives like the recap of shots worked quite well. And I've just said the direct relation of the song lyrics to the video worked very well. And I put other negatives was we may have lacked a bit of editing skills, which is what when I had the private chat with my friend, he pointed out. I've also put that the plain and simple theme of the video may have made it a bit boring for some people and not eye-catching enough. I mean, this one's a very contradicting viewpoint, because I know the whole kind of idea was to have a whole package which included the video, which included him as an artist, which included the different media products, as being simple, but yet not too simple to a point that it's boring. I think some people that I showed said that it wasn't too boring. Some people said it was. So I mean, I think it is a matter of opinion. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think it is right and so important, especially what we're trying to do to get that right balance. Also, I've put there that the lip syncing could have been better. and as I've said, due to kind of YouTube problems, that did make it more worse than it should have. But we could have looked at the format of that and tried to avoid that for next time. So yeah. I've got here. The next question is: how did you use new media technologies in the construction and research planning? Right, this is a good one because I just thought it was quite interesting. Just listing, the different types of media technology that we did use. I've got here on a screenshot. The first one is Prezi. As you can see there, I've jotted a few bullet points down there. Just as just talking about Prezi, it says Prezi is a program that helps create presentations and PowerPoints very accurately and organized. This is what, as you can see, the screenshot was the screenshot of our Prezi on our artist, and the kind of like different kind of works or different kind of genres that he's associated with, and this was just kind of used a lot in our research and planning stages, and this just helped us into kind of getting to know him as an artist and getting to know what he's about really, and it was very articulate way of presenting this information and kind of putting it all together. But right, yeah, so that's it. The other one I've got here is actually debut video capture. Video capture is a program that actually helps record the screen. I would have said that is what I used to do this. It is what I attempted to use to do this. Unfortunately, it isn't actually what I managed to use. That didn't actually work for me. And this just kind of shows an example of trying out different media technologies and experimenting with different things that may work and may not. That video capture was something that I attempted to download and I attempted to use to create my evaluation. Unfortunately, complications, it basically didn't work. What I ended up doing is using a MacBook, and actually on this Mac, which is another technology that I've used, print screened the shots of my presentation that I've done on the PowerPoint, and I've assembled them and put them into iMovie to make a movie of these different screenshots. And I'm doing a voiceover on top of the screenshots. So that's just to me a classic example of how I've used new media technologies to construct this evaluation, to evaluate my whole work. Apart from that, as I said, this MacBook, it's not just been used to create the evaluation, but also it's really the kind of fundamentals of creating the whole music video is everything that we use to kind of put the music video together to, assemble it. And obviously we had other stuff like cameras and stuff. So, yeah, definitely, media technologies, in research too and in planning, it was just used everywhere throughout the whole process of it. Definitely was something that we couldn't have got away from. So this is basically the same slide, and I've just gone into more detail about different media productions. It's very small writing. I do apologize if you can't read it. I will read it out to you. The first one is Wix, the website creator that I managed to create my website on. And what it says, I'm not sure if I'll be able to read that, but it says Wix was the website creator. It was used to create my website, as I've just said. On the next one is Photoshop. This is what I've used to create my digipack. Said here, I have used Photoshop for a number of reasons over the past 2 years. I used Photoshop again during the construction of my digipack. This is, as I've said, this is the program I created my digipack with, as the features available in the program enable me to create a good quality and good looking digipack. Features such as magnetic cropping tool and the color effect is the type of tools that I have used to create my digipack. And right next to that is a cartoon picture of a camera, and I've put here a camera to film our video. It's going to be hard for me to read, so bear with me. Though this technology may be seen as very basic, it was also very crucial to the construction of our music video. there would be no film without the camera, as it is what records and makes the actual film. The camera, alongside with the Mac and the program iMovies, all were crucial in the construction of the music video. The program iMovies is what assembled all our filming together. For example, lip syncing, transitioning from shot to shot was all done by iMovies, and so the combination of these two technologies are essentially what created our music video. Once again, I've just gone through and just kind of talked about the different media technologies that I've used in all stages. So obviously, the kind of websites and stuff that was for construction, research, use Prezi, also the planning. We use Prezi, we use the laptop too, we use the internet, we use Google. So there's, the list is just endless. So yeah, that was really important, and I think that was the last question. So thank you for taking time out to listen to my evaluation, and also thank you for taking time out to read my blog throughout the whole process. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.